All right, this is number 50. All right, so I'm going to set this one up for you, and then I'm going to want you to finish it because you're getting homework credit for this. All right, it says a projectile is fired straight upward from ground level again. So if it's ground level, this value is 0. Okay. And then it says it has an initial velocity of 128 feet per second. That's this value. And it says during which interval of time will the projectile's height exceed or be greater than 128 feet? So here is your quadratic model. Exceed means greater than 128 feet. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to bring this over because remember, you can't factor until this inequality has a 0 on one side. So you're going to subtract that over to the other side. Okay. Now, this one here does have a GCF of negative 16, so we can factor that out again. You're going to end up with t squared, subtract 8 times t, add 8. And my dog is barking. Now, this part right here, let's go this color. This right here is not factorable. Okay, so you have to try as you may to factor, but I need two numbers that multiply to 8 that are going to add to 8. Signs are the same, they're both negative. That's not going to happen. So you're going to have to complete the square with this. Okay, so we have t squared, subtract 8t, add 8 equals 0. It's not factorable. Leading coefficient is 1, so that's helpful. Take the constant to the other side. Take half of negative 8, which is negative 4. Squared is 16. So you're going to add 16 to both sides. That's the square that you're adding to both sides. This side now, the left side, is factorable. That's going to be t4 subtract quantity squared equals negative 8 plus 16 is 8. Okay, so then you're going to take the square root of both sides. You end up with t subtract 4 equals plus or minus square root of 8. T equals 4 plus or minus 2 root 2, right? You have to simplify. So your two answers here on the number line for you to test on the intervals is 4 subtract 2 root 2 and 4 add 2 root 2. Now, for the purposes of answering this question, you are going to have to get the decimal approximation for these. Again, you're going to want to identify the three intervals, negative infinity up to this value. The middle is going to be this value to that value, and the right is going to be this value to infinity. And then pick a value on it to test. Again, you will need to get the decimal approximation for these. This one is approximately 1.17. And this value is approximately 6.83. Okay. And again, for the purposes of being, very logical, this thing is not going to be in the air for an infinite amount of time, whether it's positive or negative infinity. Okay. And so we're going to say that our final answer is between these two values. All right, but you should be trying these again on your own to make sure that you know how to do them. All right, I will take a look at the other two, post a video as like a starter video for you. Let me know if you still have questions.